Hello there, dear YouTubers. My name is King1993, and today is another day of me trying to explain another important part of this game. And today's topic will be about Ether Fuel. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. Now, here is the thing: if you go to this equipment section, go to force, you will see that there are grindable stigmata set. Now, this grindable stigmata set requires you to have Ether Fuel and this crystallite. Now, here is the thing: where do I get my crystallite from? I get my crystallite from the Universal Mirage. Okay, so universal mirrors. Now the question is, which universal mirrors should you be investing on? It depends on you. For example, if you need this purple crystallite, obviously you will be investing this one, or if you need some other type, let's say fire type, then you will be using the red one. Okay, but here's the thing: the reason I am talking about this part is because for the past few months I have been collecting ether fuel. So basically speaking, I have been continuously doing this roaring place floor 7 on a regular basis, and then eventually I got ether fuel of 2658. Now you obviously will be needing a lot more than that. I only have half of them. I need another half, about 54,000, sorry, not 54,000, like 5,400. So I need overall 5,400 in order to get at least 3 of the stigmata set which I need. Now I do have the handle set, but here's the thing: handle set is basically a support set, okay, but Ishikawa Goemon is a DPS set. And if I were to go a little bit down, then there is gonna be another set which is, okay, let me check. There is gonna be another set which goes by the name Caravaggio. Now this Caravaggio is another set which is basically a support set. So when you play this game, there obviously most of the time what happens is two support battle suits and one DPS battle suits. So I'll be giving this Ishikawa Goemon to the DPS battle suit, and this one to one of the support, and this one to another support battle suit. Okay, so these are the main reason why I am collecting this ether fuel, because if I were to do it in this manner, then what will happen is the overall damage output of the main DPS character is gonna get a lot higher. Okay, naturally I used to have this, but I have turned this to this handle set. But do I regret it? I do not regret it. Okay, but also at the same time I regret not having this Ishikawa Goemon again. So I will try my best to get this Ishikawa Goemon. So once I have this Ishikawa Goemon, then afterwards I'll be going for this Caravaggio set. Now can this be said for any other DPS damage type category? For example, for the lightning type, you can probably guess what is happening. Now for the physical type, I did my research, but most of them are not that much good in terms of support. Most of them are basically what should I call it? Most of them are basically DPS category of stigmata set. So if you were to have any of the stigmata set, obviously do understand that each stigmata set differs in mechanism for each different Valkyrie characters. So because of that reason, having different categories of them is going to be a lot more useful. Okay, now what about the fire set? Now when it comes to the fire set, Leeuwenhoek is the best DPS damage dealing. This one is the best fire support. Okay, so if you want the best elemental fire support, then obviously go for this Margaret Fuhua. All TMB should be here, but for some searching method, the another one is the B. Fuhua Margaret B is not showing up, but it is here. Don't worry about that. Now there is another one which is another support set. This one basically, when not on the field, the teammates gain extra overall damage output up to 30% of damage output. Okay, so obviously that is a very good thing. So there are basically two support fire DPS and one, sorry, there are two fire support stigmata set and one DPS stigmata set. Okay, now obviously Thales and Leeuwenhoek works in a different manner, so you should also consider that. Now what about the ice set? Now when it comes to the ice set, this is the best DPS ice set, and again this one is what should I call this? This one is a support set. Okay, now there is not that much support set, so even if you were to have some other, I doubt they will work as better as the as this one. And also another problem is this one cannot stack. So yeah, that's the problem. What about the last one? Okay, lightning one I explained. So these are the basically the main reason why you should be investing on this ether fuel on a regular basis. You should be grinding on this ether fuel, because if you don't grind on this ether fuel, then what will happen is once you go to the higher uh, platform, or let's say higher stage, it becomes a lot harder to actually gain anything. What do I mean by that? Well, you see, this is agony 3. So obviously from this forbidden to sinful 3 is very easy. It's like if you just have the Valkyrie characters and the weapons, it is good enough. But when you go to the agony, from 1 to 3, you must need to have the proper weapon and the stigmata set. If you do not have the proper weapon and the stigmata set, it's not going to work. And if you do not maximize those stigmata set and the weapon, then obviously you will not be able to get here. So let me show you my set. So this is my set. So as you can see here, this is my set, and despite having this set, the problem which I still face was that I got overall 48 points less than the person who is above me. Okay, now the person who is above me used all of the same Valkyrie characters and the same weapon, except all of them are basically at their max potential. So obviously, since I cannot get all of the stigmata set properly, the best thing I can do is to at least get an alternative stigmata set to the support character, so that I can overall maximize my damage output. So because of this exact reason, you should be farming for this ether fuel on a regular basis. Okay, so if you find this video useful, then please give a like and subscribe and click the bell notification icons to get more of this type of topic on a regular basis. Thank you, and see you again next time.